incomplete. And that will not be enough for a first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. They've got first down from the 31. They'll come out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Now for the first time, they turn to the rookie from Texas. This is ahead for about 5. Brought to a halt by C.J. Mosley. Offense to the line for 2nd down. They go play action here. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him. Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
And he's tackled for a short gain. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9. They'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Golden Eagles get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Golden Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Here's Abanikanda on the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now for the second time this game, we're going to look at the Philly offense. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Finding Flowers. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He's going to throw this one. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. 2nd and 3 now. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. They're set up at the 35 now. First and 10, looking to throw. Taken in by Smith. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Rashawn Gary with that tackle. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Running back sent in motion. Here's 2nd and 7. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week, because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked out by Shaq Thompson. And the Golden Eagles Eagles get the football on the first turnover of the contest. The fourth down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks off the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be a first down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Tight end in motion right. One quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Neither side separating much so. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter two. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. From the 32. Brought in right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got it over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Working inside the red zone. This throw is caught. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal. They'll throw it again. Dumps it off to his running back. And he drives this forward to the 6. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Dropping back to throw. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. 3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. They'll run it up the gut. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Golden Eagles parlay the interception into points. Bullock adds the PAT. And the Golden Eagles double their lead to 14. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Here's a Maddengm on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And Brock, they are really struggling to get their feet under them in the first half. They've got to find some resiliency, really stabilize things here in the postseason.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here's 2nd and 2. Completed to his running back. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now looking to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down. He'll throw it yet again. Completed over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
They are throwing it again. Caught by Flowers. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Sending a receiver left. From the 24. He's got the hook up the board. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. 2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Setting up a throw. The throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. They send out Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Marr connects there. And that'll get him back to 11.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now this offense getting set to work here. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their 3rd touchdown in 3 drives. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. They motion a receiver left. From the 30 on 2nd down. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. Back to throw now. Finds a seam down the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. 2nd and 10 now. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He just throws this one away. 4th down, and on comes the former All-Pro Jake Bailey to punt. And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. To the air now on 1st and 10. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. That one is not going to get any easier to watch during film study, Brock. Some chances to go down, but instead opting to keep extending the play, and then all of a sudden in the end zone for a safety.
Yeah, ultimately there just comes a time where you've got to understand where you are on the field, right? Hey, I'm trying to make a play. I'm trying to make a play. That's all great in the middle of the field. But when you're in the danger zone like this, and you can give that defense 2 points and energize the other side, you got to know where you are on the field and just get rid of the ball.
Their offense running back out now. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. From the 47, tight end reels in the shallow throw. On the move, past the 40. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll give him a first down. Pass play now. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Interference. Defense.
So the interception's going to be remembered by the fans here, partner, but not by the official score. The interference call takes that away. Pass is caught at the 9. And he drives this forward to the 6. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. They put a receiver in motion here left. Goal to go. They're passing. Complete out to the right side. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Needing 10 yards now as they line up. It's second and goal. Here's a throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down at the line. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. So they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. So we're to the half, and gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the third quarter. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive in the second half. They've got some distance ahead of them, starting deep in their own territory after that free kick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Called in left side. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking slant route, complete. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. They're going play action. This is hauled in by Myers. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 46. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. They send the tight end in motion. They'll throw it again. He completes it in traffic. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Hauled to the ground by Jordan Hicks. Here's a give up the middle. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Back now, pressure on its way. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Man, there's no way around this, Brock. They had that offense exactly where they wanted them, and the penalty gives them a whole lot more breathing room.
Yeah.
A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Jordan Hicks takes it away. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Running it with David Montgomery. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Woo! I am not sure how we didn't see a safety right there. Oh, my gosh. I don't think I'm the only one nervous in the building because that QB kept going back and back. It was heading right for...
And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety. Definitely a rare moment we just witnessed here, Brock. That is their second safety of this game. This defense is showing out.
Capitalizing on any and every opportunity they get. I'll tell you what, a lot of crazy things enter my mind during a football game, watching and analyzing. But two safeties, never seen it coming. You ever been to the game with two safeties, Kate?
No, I was ripping through the memory bank, too, and I can't think of one.
Yeah, kudos to this defense to make it happen not once, but twice.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Throwing now off play action. Gets everything he has under this throw. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They're throwing it. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Throwing from the gun. And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion. They'll run now on 2nd down. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. He's dropping back to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. The Golden Eagles get their punter out there. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll send him over right. Throwing it to start this drive. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They go play action here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the Golden Eagles take possession down inside the 30 after the interception.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right, you've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
The offense headed back to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Back to throw on 1st and 10. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. He's forward. Gets a couple of yards. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. And he drives this forward to the 6. And even 20 yards on the play. And it awards them with a 1st and goal. From the red zone now. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. They'll send him up the middle. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a game down to the 1. So now, here's 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. He's got it! Now Randy Bullock to attempt the field goal. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. The kick by Haversick is good. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Ed Oliver there to make the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Pass play coming here. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Kirby Joseph picks it. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Rookie quarterback Brock threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowball.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. But being a rookie quarterback at App State, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
Here's a Conda on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick 6. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine. 1st and 10 from the 41. They kick the running back in motion. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Complete. It's Bourne. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 50-yard line.
Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. They have themselves another 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. That pass complete to Moss. And he's taken down at the 30. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down for a loss. So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. Motioning left is their running back. 3rd and long for him here. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. He puts everything behind this one. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Blown back, it's the handoff. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Another carry for him. And this run doesn't quite reach enemy territory. Tackled at midfield. Eagles with an extra man in the secondary for this 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. All set up now for 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. 2nd and 6 coming up here. A tight end in motion now. Back to the well again. And the struggles continue for him tonight. He's only able to get back to the line. Throwing on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Punting unit out now. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. They'll come out throwing. He's got him. That's Moss. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 24. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking for a throw here. Connects with Montgomery. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. Offense set for a 1st and 10. They'll throw it again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They send a man in motion. Here's 2nd and 2. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. He'll throw it. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. 3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Back to throw, needing a 1st. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Devin Lloyd making the play. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play. And Matt, is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
2nd and 3 now. They give it to him again. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Golden Eagles on the favorable end of this blowout. And the Birds bring out the nickel look. 3rd down coming up. They motion the tight end over. 3rd down from the gun. Makes the catch and gets the feet in. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Back-to-back carries here. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. He gets the 1st and more inside the 15. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before.